Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Prospecting at Home. This is episode number 181, or is it number 180? I don't know, I don't really count them, but I'm here to do a review of a fellow YouTuber's Paydirt, and of course, as you know, that is Klesh Guitars, and this is his Klesh Krums Paydirt, which is why I'm doing my intro like this, just to kind of, make fun, so. Alright, I'm going to spin around and show you just my hands and my gloves, and we're going to go through some Paydirt. Alright, I'm back at my table, usual setup, scale, pans, Paydirt, and let's get to this. This, again, is from KleshKrums.com, fellow YouTuber Klesh Guitars. It's his Paydirt, and he wanted me to say that he is out of stock, so do not go to his website and try and order anymore. He is sold out of this batch of Paydirt. He says eventually he might do another batch, but currently he is out of Paydirt. So don't try and order this. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of a disclaimer. He knew this Paydirt was going to me. I don't think he would change the bag. It was a pretty random lot. So this isn't really going to be a review because one, you can't get this Paydirt anymore. And also because he knew it was for me, but I had to get a bag. So I figured I'd get a bag, open it up, pan it out, and see what we get, and give him a review. And hopefully it's not the 1 gram bag. Even though I could use a gram of gold, I just wanted to review it and see what it was like. So it's supposed to be 8 ounces. Let's weigh it up. There you go, 8.3 ounces. So with the bag, it's probably 8 ounces. It's usually the bags weigh about 0.1, maybe 0.2 if they're a heavy bag. But so there you go, 8 ounces of Paydirt. Then, of course, a coffee bag. He does say it's double seal or double heat seal. So, I will, as always, rinse the bag out just in case, because I do see a little bit of stuff in there. I actually cut open the bags, and he did sign it on the back. He signed all the bags, so. Wasn't special for me or anything. Now, these bags of Paydirt did have in between 0.5 to 1 gram of gold. I'm not going to flash up a description or anything like that because, like I said, you can't get this Paydirt anymore. And I did ask him, though, about the formula, and essentially 30 bags were at 0.5 gram, 10 bags were at 7.5 grams, 10 bags were at 1 gram, and then the other 50 were somewhere in between 0.5 to 1. So he said there were 70 bags over 0.5 gram. So we're going to find out. So I'm going to let you listen to some music, and I'm going to classify this down. Finished classifying that down. Didn't take long. Of course, it is only an 8 ounce bag. And pretty equal amounts. Maybe a little bit more in the bottom 2 classifications, but not that much. Let's see what's magnetized in it. And in his video, he shows himself panning one out in his description of the Paydirt, and it had some pretty good amounts. And not bad. Pretty good. Nice decent amount of black sands in there. So I'm going to go and pan this all out. And we're going to find out how much gold's in here. Alright, have my pans all set up, and I am going to pan out all of this Paydirt on video just because so many people ask me. I don't have a crusty rusty like Klesh does or Shane does, but I do have a bucket, some water, and my pan. I also have my catch pan underneath. So we're going to start panning it out. We're going to do each one individually. And going to let you listen to some more music. Well, as you saw, finished panning everything out. And it was really easy Paydirt to pan. There was no real organics in it, no real silt. I know in the Klesh video, his had a lot of silt, but this is multiple tailings from multiple Paydirts he had. So let's just show you the gold. In the plus 10, I did find that one little piece, one lone piece. There you go. Plus 10. Put that there. And then in the minus 10 plus 20, found a nice little pile. So pretty happy about that. Always good to keep getting more gold. And then in the minus 20 plus 40, found even more gold. A really, really nice pile of gold. So really happy with that. Keep finding gold. And then in the minus 40, which I had to work a couple times after I shot the video, I still had to keep panning it a couple more times. I found a lot of flour gold. So really, really some difficult stuff in the end for some minus 40. I don't think it will budge the scale. There's enough there to budge the scale. I don't think it'll budge it very much, but it should budge the scale. So let's start weighing it up. Plus 10. 0.080. Minus 10 plus 20. 2.25. I am guaranteed a half a gram to 1 gram. I don't think this is the 1 gram bag. I'm positive it's not the 1 pound bag, 1 gram bag, but 0.210 in the minus 20 plus 40. And then lastly, let's see what this budges. The minus 40. 0.20. So let's just weigh it all up. He's trying to sneak away. There you go. 0.540. So obviously I didn't get the gram bag, but I did get the half a gram I was guaranteed. So I'm going to be right back with my ROI and my review. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review. Let's get right to it. This again was from Krums.com, or as we all know them, Klesh Guitars. It was guaranteed 0.5 to 1 gram of gold. Its cost was $50. Shipping was free, so total cost right here was $50. I recovered 0.540 grams of gold. Gold spot on the day this was received was $49.07. So the gold value right here is $26.50, making my ROI 53%, or on my scale a 5.3. Now I am going to throw a little something in there just as a little tease or joke, whatever you want to call it. But if I actually used gold calc and calculated this as 18 karat, it would only be worth $19.87, making my ROI 39%, which is not very good. I like the 53% much better than 39, especially if I go to sell this, I will get the 53%. All right, so my ROI was 53%, or a 5.3. For fun factor, I'm giving it an 8. Now I'm bumping it way up. The ROI is kind of low and things like that, but it is Klesh Guitar Paydirt. I mean, you're not buying this to try and make money. He told you what was in it. You knew the price. I mean, its set ROI was 49%, just if you got the half gram. I mean, I got a little bit over, so mine was a little higher. So you knew you weren't going in this to get a big bag of Paydirt and get a great return. It was the fun of panning out some of Klesh Guitar's Paydirt. So I'm bumping it way up to 8. Again, this isn't a real review. You can't buy this anymore, so fun factor 8. For description, I'm giving him a 10. He's got a decent description. He's got a really long video showing you him panning it out, and etc., etc. So description a 10. Quantity and packaging, he's getting a 9. It was over the 8 ounces he guaranteed, and it was in a coffee bag. So 9 right there. For customer service and shipping, he's getting a 10. He replied to me right away when I emailed him to buy the Paydirt, and then he emailed me right away when I asked him some questions. Now, I don't know if he emailed me quicker because he knew it was me, but, you know, again, I'm bumping all these things up because it's Klesh Guitars. So total score right here for KleshKrums.com's 8-ounce bag of Paydirt is an 8.5. Now, if I'd have used the Klesh formula, it would have been at 8.2 because I would only got a 39% ROI. But there you go. I'm going to throw in a little something right now too. Is I know, like I said before, he is currently out of stock, and right now he's not going to be making any new bags. He said he may in the future add some more bags. But I will say I was kind of disappointed when I read his description and watched his video that the Paydirt was not from Colorado, that it was just his tailings from other Paydirt sellers. And that was kind of disappointing. He does say in his description, though, that any future bags he will use Colorado Paydirt, which is what I think he should have used in the first place. So Klesh, next time, make sure you use the Colorado Paydirt, because that's what he's known for. That's when I started watching his videos, was when he was panning in the rivers by his house and in the drainage ditches and things like that. That's when I started watching, when he was doing things like that. So I will always know his channel as being in Colorado and panning in that area. So I wish he would have used the Colorado Paydirt. You know, even if it didn't have any natural gold in it, it still would have been from where Klesh was at. And that's kind of what you want when you buy Paydirt. You know you're never going to make a ton of money off of it, but it's just the adventure. And this way I could have said I panned out some of the Paydirt in Klesh's neighborhood. But instead I'm panning out old winch mining and who knows what else type of Paydirt. But overall, it was fun, and I enjoyed it. So I'm giving him an 8.5. So all that's left is to flash up the score and give away a 24 karat gold plated dime. So let me flash up the score right here. And now for today's 24 karat gold plated dime winner, it's going to be Bob Dip. So Bob Dip, make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching and happy panning.